everyone. I welcome you all to the occasion, which is the first Theresa Ikhayere inter-school debate. Before we start, I'll ask our Owain here, Mr. Sonny Ikhayere, to please say the opening prayer for us as we all stand on our feet.
In the name of the Father, thank you for such a special time as this. Thank you for giving these people to pray and that's such a wonderful grace as this. Thank you in Jesus' name. We are home today to see the prospects. We are actually Lord, help us in our wisdom. I hope today we can be in Jesus' name. We will not miss what I want you to do, Lord. I should have started in peace, O Lord. Let us do everything in peace and anything in peace in Jesus' name. At the end, let the glory be yours alone. And at the end, we have a to glorify your holy name. For in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Holy Father, Son, and Spirit.
A hand of applause for it. Without wasting much of our time, as we wait for other schools to join us, I will invite the CEO of Primetime Multimedia TV to please come and say something about the media to us so you will have idea of what the media is all about. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, panel of judges, respective schools present here. My name is Ogweta Osiakweme Endurance. And today, being the first Ikhayere Eichie Memorial School debate competition, it's good for us to know what the brand Primetime Multimedia TV is all about. Because I believe that's the more reason why we're here today. Okay. Let me tell us a little. Primetime Multimedia TV is an online TV whose purpose is to showcase our rich cultural traditions, our rich and cultural identities, and to promote our social cultural traditions. And therefore, using the medium to bridge the gap between our people and unite them under same emblem of love as essence that we are. The notion has always been to bring every sons and daughters together, bringing light to the people and making them understand that as our forefathers initiated, Akubeahu is what every sons and daughters should reckon upon, whether from Inegbeboh or Agbazilu as is. This online TV has been functional for over 2 years now. We have about 5 numbers of employees. By last year, December, the production produced a movie we titled Land of Peace, a movie executed by the founder himself, Primetime Multimedia TV, and conglomerated by Asynchrony Production and MC Amani Promotions. We are virtually into event coverage and all sorts. And the goal and objective of this online television is to empower Africa through storytelling and engaging platform that tells the unique culture, history, adventure, and way of life of our people on the global stage. I want to share a story with us, what this platform is all about. Just a few months ago, we were opportune to share a video from our platform. My wife here is a media personality also. We shared a video of Idumoha community at Wohimi, a Southeast local government area of Edo State. And to the greatest of our surprise, not long ago, just last week here, we had a call that this same road is a federal road actually, that this federal road that we opportune to air on our platform has gotten the attention of the government. I believe you jam your hands together for that, because that's a welcome development. Why am I saying this? I said something about this platform being the light to the people. With what we just did, using our platform to showcase our rich and cultural heritage, what our way of life, our people, we have been able to attract the government's attention. So today, when you go to a Dumoha community, you'll see the scarf construction company already mobilized. They are inside right now, working on that same road of today, as of today. This is one of the reasons why we're here, to enlighten us what social media is all about. We are in the era of internet and social media today. Not long ago, a father amongst us, Mr. Sunday Ikhayere, is a presenter for Eagles TV. He also happened to air a program of one Mr. Uromi. God so kind. Mr. Uromi got the attention that he requested for. Mr. House of Rep elect Prince Audio Project built that man a house, and this is the man that shared the video online here, and he got the attention of Prince Audio Project. With that being said, I want to hang it here while we go over to the reason why we're here today, the first Ikhayere Eichie School Memorial Debate Competition. Thank you all for coming. I remember my humble self. For my endurance. Thank you all.
A hand of applause for the CEO. So, without wasting much of our time, I would like to formally introduce all the schools present here. And I'll also please appeal with my judges to introduce themselves to us. Thank you very much. Ma'am, please can you tell us again?
Okay. I'm Mix 6 M. Oman. I'm an English teacher.
I am Sunday Ikhayere Inegbeboh. I'm a writer, author of Teach Yourself Eastern Language. I think some of you have seen that book here. And the presenter of Ego Studio, London, UK. So I am a promoter of Eastern culture, Eastern language, Eastern history, tradition, and all that. And I think I am so much in love with what's happening here today, because I find myself in the gathering where something good about Eastern, about it discussed. So I want to appeal to all of you. You all are the people of tomorrow. You guys are going to remain this sound tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Please cheer up, be good boys and girls, and let's make this something together. Thank you very much.
Okay. My name is Mrs. Anna.
Thank you very much. I will say today is one of my happiest days for a while now, because the stress of making sure this debate actually comes to reality is something that really hits down on my heart. So, before we will start, we are still waiting for two schools to come. We have two schools coming, but I don't think we'll wait for them now, so that we won't waste much of your time here. So please, if you hear your school name and you are present here, kindly stand up and clap for yourself. First, I have Adaze Group of School, Secondary School, Ivie Secondary School.
They're not here yet. Okay.
Holy Trinity, Inegbeboh School, Young Scholar Group of School. You are welcome. Without wasting time, we are waiting for St. Matthew Royal Academy to be here, and the Uromi group of school with Ikhayere group of school. These are the 3 schools we are waiting for. Thank you very much. Mrs. Theresa Ikhayere Eichie was born in the year 1946 into the Oseyomo family of Inegbeboh, Uromi. She married in the year 1965 to Mr. Patrick Eichie, also from Inegbeboh, Uromi. And they both had a wonderful and happy, fruitful married life. Until her death in the year 1992, she is survived by 7 children. Mrs. Theresa Ikhayere had all her schoolings in the Old Bende State. Her academic journey took her to the Old Girls School, Uromi, Sacred Heart College, Ubiaja, ACJ College, Abudu, and the University of Benin, Edo State. Mrs. Theresa Ikhayere Eichie, during her relatively short life on earth, positively influenced everyone she encountered. She was a devoted wife, a lovely and caring mother, a seasoned teacher, a God-fearing Christian, and a woman with uncommon generosity. She spent over 2 decades as a teacher. She was renowned for her excellent teaching skill, her patience with pupils, and her strict adherence to the ethics of the teaching profession. It is in the spirit of her lifelong commitment to education that her family had deemed it fit and proper to institute this annual debate competition in her memory. Let us all stand up as we observe a minute of silence from the late Mrs. Theresa Ikhayere Eichie, name Osayomo. May the soul of the faithful departed rest in peace. Please be seated. Before we start properly, I would like to convey this message to everyone here. I want you all to know that education in Esanland is still very strong. And education in our life has an important role to play in our lifetime. Do not stick to the fact whereby people keep saying school and scam. You have to erase that thing from your head. You should know that school is not a scam. There are some people that go to school, but school did not go through them. So, the reason for this debate is to awaken the spirit of students at your early age. You should know that in our life, every day we encounter challenges. We shouldn't be stopped by what we see. We should always learn to stay strong and bold, and always try to acquire whatever you wish in this life. Thank you very much. Please, I will urge everyone sitting in the first 2 rows to please vacate the seats. The first 2 seats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Please vacate the seats as all the debaters come occupy the seats. If you know you are representing your school, come forward. The topic for your school says the emergence of online social media has done more harm than good to the society. Inegbeboh school is to support, while Holy Trinity group of school is to oppose. So we are starting with the support school. Good luck to you all.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My impartial panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, moderators, co-debaters, fellow students, and the distinguished respected teachers. I am by name Ikhayere Israel. I'm a Holland and registered student of Inegbeboh Comprehensive College. I'm here to support the motion which says the emergence of online social media has done more harm than good to society. Truly, first of all, let's know the meaning of social media. Social media is a collective platform or term which is website for applications that focuses on communication, interactions, community-based input, content sharing, and collaborations. We say we do use social media to communicate and interact on a daily basis. Social media has really advanced the mentality of our youth and the old ones that brought about technologies. But I would say it has really advanced, it has really done more harm than good to society. What do I mean with this? People who use social media to communicate lack empathy and you know we can eyelid when they have to hurt someone. They do it violence. When they get from social media, the platform which are Facebook, Instagram, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, and so on and so forth. They learn those violence actions from social media, which others post, and they get all them and do it naturally in reality. The social media platforms are aware of their dangerous addiction that affect really the teenagers and mostly large to society. It's really affected us, but they only answer to the profit, never minding what it will cost to the society and really the individuals that are addicted to social media. Their aim is to get profit and they get interest from what we adhere to social media and get from them. I know most of you are thinking that I'm a social media user. You are saying that I'm a social media user. Truly, you are correct. I'm a social media user because I would say it has really affected me in my areas of studies, in the areas of my environment. In my environment, it has made me an idol and has fed me on my own self, by which I'm dedicating myself on social media. It has really taken a lot of time for me, and to my studies, it has really affected me. I can't stand up for myself to defend myself out of social media. I will always say social media is a platform for learning, but when it's time for me to speak verbally, it really affected me. Social media kills and really terminates a lot of our true identity, our confidence, and our self-esteem. It causes anxiety. You are saying I'm proving it wrong. Truly, it is wrong for we the students. Now we talk about malpractice on social media. You are talking of mostly the outgoing students for senior exams. We are talking of not going to lectures, not really attending in class, but we are depending on social media on that day. It has affected us. Now, taking wisely on social media and the effects of social media, it's really a thing that reduces creativity. Thinking creatively on the social media noises around us is the equivalent of fighting a dissertation in the middle of decision. What do I mean with this? The decision you are supposed to go through on your daily basis, or the decision that is supposed to be done in your environment or your society, has been terminated through social media. Social media has really reduced or destroyed a lot of creativity, which is supposed to improve the society and improve your own self-confidence and boldness. Truly, most of us here, we have low self-esteem due to social media. We are active on social media, we are bold and vibrant in social media, but when it gets to verbal connectivity and verbal interactions, we are low. Why is it like that? Because we have dedicated ourselves to social media, not minding the effect and the affections of social media. We are always addicted to social media, and I would say social media is a spirit which you are addicted to already. You can never amount to be free from it. Every day of our life, we log into social media on the different platforms, which include Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and all that. We like, we post, we see features that are not real, we see fake happiness, we see different things which I do call post. People are there to deceive you on social media. You don't really think wisely on the effect of what they are giving to you. We get so many things on social media like jealousy by seeing your mates, your peers on social media that are well dressed, posting pictures that are not real. You are seeing fake happiness. Those are from social media. We get covetousness from those things. We are no longer contented with what we have. That leads to stealing, and I will call them fraudulent practice and scams. In social media has led to scams, it has led to fraud, which we the youth or the teenagers have really earned our interest to, so that we will gain from it. I would say the fraudsters, they don't have confidence to deceive verbally, or they don't have the confidence to deceive face-to-face interaction, but they find it easier to go on social media, and there they get people deceive easily. They deceive people easily on social media because it has really given them access to get that deceiving sense. Because If you get to me and bribe me with something, or you are telling me do this and do that, I won't agree. But when in social media, it is a thing that traps us, and we are no longer convinced with what is happening in real life affairs. Social media makes you an idol, and it destroys interpersonal relationship. It reduces creativity. Taking creativity on the social media is what you have to do to make your own studies or the society improve, and putting your effort in creating what you are supposed to do on a daily basis and all that. It reduces time usage. The time that you're supposed to spend on your daily basis, or spend on your social activities to manage or improve your society, you have invested it, or you are invested in social media, thereby increasing the time usage of social media and reducing the time usage of yourself. Now, the time you're supposed to spend for yourself, or the time you're supposed to spend on your society or your environment, you are spending them on social media. And it will reduce a lot of your time or your life affairs. The time you're supposed to go forward in your life, you have put it down to social media, and it has reduced a lot of life goals from you. It kills life goals. It distracts you from life goals. Rather, how does it distract you from life goals? While you are active on social media 24/7 a week, and you are not thinking of what you are going to become in life, and actually you are always active, you are always seen on social media, you have a lot of 54,000 followers on social media, but you don't have followers behind you that are giving you advices or senses that will make you go forward towards your goals. It has killed a lot of goals. That is why you see people causing nuisance in society, causing this and that, causing chaos, and because they have actually seen social media as their way of living. Truly, most of us here, we see social media as our way of living. We, the students, are mostly affected by social media. We find it difficult to study. We find it difficult to concentrate. We do respect people on social media than real life affairs. We don't normally have respect for parents, but when they get to online, we can greet them with all the greetings in the world, but we are mostly expected to do what we are supposed to do right now, but it is now left for social media to determine our day. Most of us are here, or some of them are outside there. When they wake up first thing in the morning, I'm not trying to drive to religious belief, but that's really affected. Now we are talking of the school, but let me go back. When they wake up very early in the morning, they are posting up and grateful, while they are forgetting to pray and thank God for their gift of life. Truly, social media has really brought about that. Now, when you are talking of schools, it has really destroyed the intelligent quotients of students, thereby reducing their confidential ability. Thinking creatively about your confidence is about what the social media has really affected you with. It has killed a lot of confidential ability that you yourself cannot stand boldly and defend yourself, whether in school, outside, in your home. We that are mostly addressed to as the seniors in our homes, we can't bring down our younger ones to teach them. Rather, when they come, we say, I'm chatting, I'm busy, I'm doing this, I'm that. Why cooking your social media? Why betting your social media? Why doing everything about your life on social media? And social media is a thing that I would say it monitors our life affairs. You are eating, you're on social media. You are betting, you're on social media. You have exposed yourself to the world, thereby enhancing your abilities in what you are supposed to do. I hope with this report of mine, I'm able to convince you and not to confuse you that social media has done more harm than good. Thank you.
So we take to the first speaker, Holy Trinity Report School. Please oppose, and your time starts now.
In a tribute to an icon, Professor Ikhayere of blessed memories, in one of his novels, he said, and I quote, "Turning and turning a winding gel, things fall apart at the center, cannot hold." With this I say, good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters, and everyone present here. My name is Salas Trust. I'm here to oppose the motion that says the emergence of online social media has done more harm than good. Firstly, what do you understand by social media? Encyclopedia Britannica defines social media as a form of electronic communication through which users online create online communities to share ideas, to share content, to share information and personal messages. The reason why I said the emergence of social media, the reason why I'm opposing the emergence of social media has done more harm than good to the society. Firstly, social media helps in building relationships and staying connected. Social media has made it easy for us to find like-minded people or group of persons or make new friends. Finding a close kind of people, finding a close kind of friends helps us to feel valued or accepted. On social media, we can reach out to thousands of people on new connections. We can reach out to thousands of people on new connections, thereby establishing the relationship with them, whether they live nearby or they live in the other part of the world. Secondly, social media helps us to nurture an existing relationship between our friends and family, which are no longer around us or which are no longer around our environment. Sending of text messages, making of video calls or audio calls with our friends or families helps us to keep in touch with our friends. Secondly, social media helps us to find our voices. People of ages can use social media to develop a platform of large audience, thereby giving access to the people to know more about themselves. Social media has given us the ability to post our ideas, to post our talent, and to showcase everything we have to the world. Thirdly, social media helps us to be abreast with our African culture. Talking about the prime time multimedia TV, I was able to learn about the Eastern tradition through the multimedia TV. I saw about the piece of land of peace, the social of Eastern land. That made me to understand some of our traditions in Eastern here. With the help of social media, we are able to know things about our countries, about African countries, other continents. With the help of social media, I got to know that the Ghanaians are used to their herbs and roots for medications than the foreign drugs when they are ill. And I also got to know that the Chinese celebrations are not always completed without the fireworks. Thirdly, social media helps the natural disaster relief. With the help of social media, the natural disasters that strikes and cause a devastating destruction thereby gives access to the world to know what has happened. Like the one that happened in Syria and Turkey, the earthquake that hit Syria and Turkey. With the help of social media, I was at the comfort of my home when I learned about the news. So with the help of social media, we are able to raise funds. We are able to send relief materials to the people or the victims that were involved in the earthquake. Fourthly, social media helps us to always get in touch to know more things about our education. Social media helps us to get self-educated. Social media always helps us when we don't understand what the teachers or lecturer teaches us. When we go home, with the help of social media, we can go online to search some materials about the topic the teacher has taught us. Then we study more about it. You tend to know that they even understand more than when they are taught in person. For the social media has created an equal level of playing ground for both the shy and the bold individuals. There are some people who are shy to have one-on-one conversation with people or persons, but when it comes to social media texting, they are very much active that they can even talk to anyone or nearly everyone through the help of social media, via the social media platform. Social media has given us the ability to talk, even though we are not seeing the person face to face, we can still get in contact with the person, we can still get in touch with the person. Social media has given us the privilege that when we are chatting, we don't need to feel that inferiority complex or be afraid while talking to the person. I hope with different points of view, I hope we have been able to convince you that social media has done more good and harm to the society. Thanks.
Thank you very much. So over to the second speaker, Inegbeboh Comprehensive College. Your time starts. Your time starts now.
Good day, my moderators, my impartial judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, staff, and my fellow students. My name is Anastasia, a matriculated student of Inegbeboh Comprehensive College. I'm standing here to speak in support of the motion, which says that the emergence of online social media has done more harm than good to society. Before I proceed, I would like to defend social media. The term social media refers to a computer-based technology which facilitates the sharing of ideas, thoughts, and information through virtual networks and communities. Online social media that we all know can lead to depression, anxiety, and loneliness. Because the longer everyone spends on their phone, the less time they spend with people around them. When we have positive social interaction, our body releases endorphins, which help make us feel good. Students spend countless hours on their social media platforms such as WhatsApp, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, and so on, more than the time they spend on their study, which can lead to their poor academic performance. Do you really have this time? Because when you disappear from the social media scene for a couple of weeks, people will start emailing to know if you've died. So because of this, you continue with your posting, liking, sharing, and so on. But it has to stop. Why? First, it's stressful. How? Many people out there become tired of being connected 24/7 or being expected to be available to respond to an email at a sporting event on Friday night, at arranging a conference call while sitting in a dentist's office at 7:30 a.m., at commenting on an angry post on Sunday morning, at getting a cavity filled, at retweeting the boss's PR message during the holiday. People are tired of all this. 2, it reduces productivity. Spending an hour a day on social media amounts to 9 weeks a year. 9 weeks, that's enough to complete a couple of college courses. Many people spend twice that amount of time on their social media platform. Think of what they can create, build, give, or learn with that time. 3, it reduces creativity. Thinking creatively with all the social media noises around you is equivalent with the writing of a dissertation on the middle of a speeding traffic on a superhighway. Yes, you may get the stimulation of new ideas, but executing them becomes another matter. 4, it's no longer real. Yes, many of us are proud to say we have 1,000 followers on our social media platform. Now ask yourself, how many of your 87,000 followers on Twitter will respond when you expect them to take action? How many of your 200 Facebook followers will take your call tomorrow? How many of your Facebook followers will recognize your name on a billboard? Ask yourself. 5th, it's no longer real. 5th, it costs money and it's going to start costing much money as sites finds new way to monetize. All social media started ad free to users, but now that users are monetized and full, even Facebook has started to monetize its business pages. Before long, all will be charged except for the very basic features. In addition to the monetization by social media sites, who can blame them? Nobody. After all social media need to make money. 6th, it's now noise and clutter, not communication. Before long, individual and small businesses used to say that social media level the playing field, but now that they can occasionally blog in the mention of their products and services, and no one would mind, but now everybody is now using social media for that purpose. Every day we come across messages of free webinar, free telecinema, free white papers, free downloadable ebook. People are now begging you to take their leave away. It's all noise and clutter, not communication. Don't get me wrong, I'm a social person, just that the social media we know today is evolving into a cacophony that downs communication and drains productivity. What's your take over the situation? I hope with the free point of mind, I've been able to convince you and not to convince that the emergence of online social media has done more harm than good to society.
Thank you very much. Second speaker, Holy Trinity. And your time starts now.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, and my audience. My name is Ikhayere Frida. I'm here to oppose the motion which says that the emergence of social media has done more harm than good to the society with the following points. Before I let the cat out of the bag, I would like to elaborate on the word social media. According to the Oxford Advanced Learners English Dictionary, social can be defined as a group of activities in which people come together to perform for the purpose of pleasure or connected to society. Media are the major platforms in which we can receive information and entertainment. From the above definition, I would like to tell you that social media are the major platform for receiving information, entertainment, and ways in which you can get connected to the society through various activities. Social media has become a staple of not only the developed countries but the world at large. There aren't many people who do not benefit daily from its use. There aren't many people who do not benefit daily from its use. Social media covers a wide array of interests and topics. These interests can benefit the user in a plethora of ways, in which one of the following is information dissemination. with so much of the growing develop with so much of the growing of the global community, which are being nearly constantly connected to the social media, we can see that social media has helped a lot of people to stay connected. And when you post any video on well-being on social media, it gets on the people very fast and efficient. It's more than the time when there was no social media. Imagine there was no social media and we go around playing gongs from one house to another announcing information. If there was no social media, how are we going to know the war that ensured between Russia and Ukraine? We would not have known anything about that. But thanks to the help of social media and through the help of its information dissemination, we were able to know how bloody the war is and everything. Also, the vote that the general election that took place in Nigeria, we all went to our various polling units to vote. When we vote, we did not follow the ballot buses to Abuja. We all were in our various homes, in the comfort of our homes, when we saw the INEC reading the result through the help of social media platform. My opponent said that social media has corrupted a lot of people. Yes, I would like to say, even God who created everything, created both good and evil. Everything that has an advantage must have a disadvantage. But you are forgetting one thing. This TV that is here today is also a social media, and you cannot condemn it fully because it's covering a good aspect of the society. I also heard our CEO here mention that one of our panel of judges here had posted a video, and the video went viral and saved something, sir. I would like to point out that if there was no social media, then how would that video have saved something? And the video he himself posted about the land, about a road, and he said that they are working on that road right now because of social media. Social media has helped in disseminating information more than we can even imagine. From here, we can get to know about what is happening in other parts of the country to social media. We can get to know about what is happening overseas through social media because of the help of social media. And I would also like to say this. We all know that the world is turning into a global village, but I would say thanks to social media and technology. If there was no social media, like my opponents here are condemning it, if there was no social media, I don't think this Prime TV would be here today. And the second point I would like to elaborate more on today is e-learning, education and learning. When I say students, I don't mean the high schoolers or the university schoolers. All of us here are students, as learning never ends. So I would like to say social media has helped a lot in our academic life. If it hasn't helped in one way or the other, it has helped us because most of us here, we are shy to raise up our hands and ask questions because our classmates might laugh at us and say, he or she doesn't understand this. But when we get home, we can just go to the social media, and check through the YouTube channel. And the video of all the lessons that were posted by experts from other countries will come, and he or she will watch that video and then understand it more than the teacher even taught. That is,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You have a nice point there. So I'll give Inegbeboh Comprehensive College the third speaker. Your time starts. You have 3 minutes. Your time starts now.
Good day, Mr. Moderator, panel of impartial judges, respected teachers, accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters and audience. My name is Eichie, a matriculated student of Inegbeboh Comprehensive College. Still standing on the existing protocol, I'm here to throw more light on what my first and second speaker have said already. Before I proceed, I would like to define the term social media. Social media is a collective term for websites and applications that focus on communication, interaction, content sharing, and collaboration. The emergence of online social media has done more harm than good to the society. because the uncontrollable character of people sharing their everyday life activities with others on social media has begun to have long-term effect on them, and this effect includes stressful. It affects them emotionally and physically. Social media platforms are a way that are designed to harm kids and youth in society, but they answer only to profit. Yes, they answer only to gain. Social media can lead to cyberbullying, distraction, disobedience, unrealistic views of other people's lives and peril. It also makes people to stay up late or forcing themselves to stay all through the net to socialize online, and it might lead them to short temper or easily angered. There is no doubt that social media is a means of interaction among people in what they create and exchange information in virtual communities and networks. But people choose to make their life glamorous online. What do I mean by glamorous? They choose to make their life attractive online, and it has made them to be habituated to indirect and non-verbal communication. The word indirect and non-verbal communication means that losing the ability or interest of direct face-to-face interaction. Social media facilitates laziness. The time they use to plan on how to reach their full target, they waste it by chatting and making friends on social media. It also gives people license to be hurtful, such as banning people, moderating them, and blocking them. It also decreases our self-esteem. What do I mean by self-esteem? Self-esteem means to have confidence and satisfied in oneself, but social media decreases the satisfaction and confidence in oneself. On usefulness for education purposes, we all believe that it allows us to reach large audience and also build our brain. But past studies find that students who spend more time on social media are likely to demonstrate poor academic performance. This is because they spend more time making friends instead of reading their books. Connectivities with others. We also believe that through connectivity, we're able to reach innumerable users from any place. But too much of connectivity makes people to lack confidence while speaking. Yes, they lack empathy while speaking. We also believe that it reduces isolation, the condition of being lonely or bored. But research find that the more time you spend on social media, the lonelier you are likely to feel. I hope with a few points of mine, I'll be able to.
Thank you very much. Over to the third speaker, Holy Trinity Group of School. Your time starts now. You have 2 minutes.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, Ikhayere timekeeper, my co-debaters, and to everyone present here. My name is Inegbeboh, and I'm representing Holy Trinity School. I'm here to oppose the motion which says the emergence of online social media has done more harm than good to the society. First, I'd like to define what social media means. Social media can be defined as the public coming or assembling together to interact with each other to promote sociability. Social media was formed through the introduction of technology. So I'll tell you the impartation that social media has done in our society. First, it has helped in politics. A new study from Pew Research told us that one in five US adults get their information through politics. Even in Nigeria, when we were at home, when people that were 18 went to vote in their various polling units, we were at home, we sat down, then we didn't follow the ballot box to Abuja, but in the comfort at home, we were able to know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu won the election. And we're also able to know that it was a free and fair election. My second point is that helped in building communities. We all know we live in a diverse world of different ethnic groups and different ways. Social media has reduced racism and has also reduced the act of people from performing discrimination among racial color. We all know that we are of different backgrounds, different cultural beliefs, and different languages. Social media has helped us to come together to believe that we are one and that we are created by the same God. For instance, now, people like food can come together and create a platform. They can call it food bloggers, or gamers can come together and start creating a platform and call it platforming. Social media has also helped in the increment of teen awareness. Some people see social media as detrimental to teens, but it does them some good. It does them good to have some social media accounts. Teens want to be informed and to be awarded, just like the adults. Teens now want to know things. They want to know things about the world. They don't want to feel shy again. Now they're now bold and courageous to come out and say their mind out. Social media has also helped in commerce. In our economy now, our economy is turning into a cashless society. and there's no money on ground. Through social media, we can still earn a living, we can still live our life. Through social media, we can transfer money. Some people, we can still engage in businesses. We can still buy things online, and we can still improve our standard of living. Through social media, we now know.
Time out. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was a nice point. I will give it to the final speaker, which is the rebuttal. The rebuttal should please step forward. The rebuttal for the two schools. You both have 5 minutes each to rebut the whole point your school give. Right now, the essence of your rebutting is to tell me what she said. And you, what she said. Good luck to the two of you.
Still starting again on what we have given out to you about the emergence of online social media, which has done more harm than good to society. I still remain my humble self. I hope you've not forgotten my name. My name is Eichie, and I'm from Inegbeboh Comprehensive College. My second speaker here have been speaking on social media. It has really reduced a lot of creativity, and it has killed a lot. It has reduced self-esteem. And the third speaker have also spoke about the time usage has really resulted about lifespan, and it has reduced a lot of earning and so on and so forth. Now, speaking on it again, it is what you say that social media has really advanced the culture and it has really advanced the living of each individuals. When you're talking of communication, we say we do communicate with social media with people close, near, overseas and all that. Now, you say social media has really made a lot of interaction available. Speaking creatively and interacting verbally one-on-one, it has satisfaction and appreciation than having communication or interaction on social media. Use interacting one-on-one verbally or face-to-face interaction has the most appreciated satisfaction than having communication on social media. What do I mean with this? Having it confidence with you on me one-on-one talking on you today is the true fact that it has done no harm than good to society. For instance, we are talking on social media now, you are watching us live, you won't really believe that it is true. But now you are seeing it face to face that it is true. They said, my opponents here have said that we are contrary, but we are users of social media. Now it is time to counter. Talking about the things that happen overseas and all that, how have you been able to help them? You got them for social media, you've learned them. Have you helped them? No. But we do see them, we do understand, we do know about the culture. Let me tell you, ages back, the culture have died long ago due to the invention of social media. If not for our honorable here, who have posted something, talking about what some things that have done, they gave that, but it has really died. We are only constructing on the traditions and custom of social media. Obeying the custom and tradition of social media, but disobeying the custom and tradition of the society. It is true. It is the effect of social media on us by disobeying the custom and tradition of the society. Now, talking of the cashless policy, it doesn't matter. You can do transfer social media, what you said. Do you have the cash account? No. Has social media helped you to get money from your phone? No. You are busy every day on social media, doing this and that, interacting and all that. It has not really gave you money through your phone. But you are spending, you are wasting, and the life is wasting towards it. I hope our life will not be wasted through social media. Now, we are talking of education. We, the students, we believe in studying online, on social media, doing different activities on social media. It has affected us. Standing up now and giving a point that which your classmates might laugh at you. Let them laugh at you. It doesn't matter. You going on social media to expose yourself, it's wrong than giving yourself a low self-esteem towards your brethren. Brethren, I believe that you will understand that standing up for yourself and having confidence to speak boldly and verbally is more better than going to social media than exposing yourself to people you don't know. Those followers they are talking about backing up, thank you for 10,000 followers. Can they call you and say, please, I need your account, I need your this? You are on hospital bed, they can't come to you to say sorry. But you are there posting, shouting, 54 million followers, this and that. They can't come to you at the point of your need. Am I getting you wrongly or rightly? I believe I'm getting you rightly. Now, talking of establishments of business. Now we do make conference meetings through social media, doing different of these advertisements on social media. Now, business has been done before social media came to existence. It's spread around. Roads have been constructed without the help of social media. Schools have been going on without the help of social media. The satisfaction from learning is better verbally than social media. You will just see it, you will see it as program. Social media is program. It is more confusable than the ones you get from your teachers that are speaking verbally. During COVID-19, we get fake rumors from social media by talking about the vaccines and all that. We were pandemic and isolation centers. So many of them were seen from social media, which were not true. Fake rumors came out from social media about COVID-19 vaccines, which others took, and it has affected their life. It endangered so many masses on the country about life wastage. Now, you addicted to social media, it has really affected us. We've wasted a lot of time, we've done a lot of this. Talking about the attributes of social media, it has really attributed a lot in advancing the country. Now, talking about other countries, the war between Russia and Ukraine, it has really affected them, but how have we helped them through the social media? Nothing. By saying sorry, by saying this. I believe with this point of view, I've been able to convince you that social media has done more harm than good to the society. Thank you.
My judges, we're still talking about the opposing of the emergence of social media, that it has done more harm than good to the society. My colleague here said that social media helps in the dissemination of information. With the help of social media, we are able to know about the things happening within our locality, within our country, and outside the country. The other of our colleagues said that through the help of social media, it helps us in case of politics. I agree with her, because in the US, some of the citizens which are not within the country, which are outside the diaspora, always have the access to vote through the help of social media, thereby avoiding the rigging and all types of things in the election. Thereby cancellation of results is being done. My opponent here said something about fraud and cybercrime. My judge said, you agree with me that every disadvantage also has its own advantage. The help of the social media has given us the ability. It has given us the platform for us to showcase our talent. It has given us a platform that people around the globe know that some US people prefer Nigerian music more than their own songs. The Grammy is hosted by the US, but yet Nigerians are always the one winning the Grammys. Social media helps us to always have one-on-one conversation. It helps a lot, because some people might be shy. Like me now, I'm a very shy person. I can't talk to someone one-on-one, even if the person is standing beside me. But when it gets to social media, we are always active. Social media helps us. It gives us the ability to always know what the teachers is saying and always understand more about what the teacher has explained or not. With the help of social media, we have been able to know about the war that happened in Russia and Ukraine. With the help of social media, the people at the US, they found out about the war and they intervened between Russia and the US, thereby restraining all countries from doing businesses with Russia, giving them a very severe punishment, that now they have reduced the war against Ukraine. The social media has given us a very great platform. It has shown us that we can become self-educated through the help of social media. Social media has given us the ability to go on our own. Some of our teachers here always go online to look for the topics they teach us. Some of them go online to solve some equations. There are some lecture I attend to. I gave my teacher a question, but the teacher went telling me he's going home. Then he went online to search for the solutions, to check for the solvings of the question. I hope with this point of mine, I'll be able to convince and not to confuse you that social media has done more good than harm to the society. Thanks.
This was a wonderful performance. A hand of applause for them. Thank you very much. You may have your seat. So before I proceed, I'll call on the CEO to come emphasize on the topic which they just debated on.
Thank you very much, everyone. Like seriously, for the very first time in my life, I saw a student speaking, or rather talking, and then I felt some goosebumps in me, as in, who is that guy again from Inegbeboh group of schools. Thank you very much. I really want to give it up to you. You tried it. Okay, let the judges bring their team. This is just the first round, okay?
So, regarding the topic they just debated on, I will enlighten you more. You see, social media has actually done more good than harm. And at the same time, it has also done more harm than good. Why do I say it has also done more harm than good? In area of emergency, just imagine you coming and you walk into a scene of accident victims. Instead of you to help them, take them to the hospital, or call for emergency backup, you carry your phone, you are videoing them because you want to post on social media to see. Neglecting the fact that someone is lying down there looking for assistance. That is one negative effect and one misuse of social media. Now, how has social media helped lives? Social media has helped life positively. I am a witness and also a testimony. Last year, I was on my normal presenting job. I walked onto a man whose daughter delivered for 3 months. They were unable to discharge them from the hospital. The man approached me and told me that, my daughter, look at what I have been going through. I said, okay, let me follow you. When I got there, I take a video of them and I posted it on my social media seeking for help. With God, everything went well and help came through social media. They were able to be discharged from social media. Social media is also a platform for passing out information, for learning. Then when you talk about harm, I will ask you this question. Your social media account, what are you using it for? Are you using it for the right thing? Are you using it for the wrong thing? That is what social media is all about. Now, one of the debaters here said about fake lives. Yes, fake lives are common on social media. But you that is viewing the fake life on social media, what kind of mindset are you using in watching the people? Are you watching them and wishing, oh, I wish I had this kind of luxury car. Oh, I wish I had this kind of luxury hair. Oh, I wish I could be like that kind of person. Is that the mindset you are using to watch them on social media? Or you are there to tell them that this kind of life you are living is not supposed to be so. You see, social media, one of the students also said, social media is a means of learning. Very correct. While sitting down here, most of you mentioned some words, and I had to go online to browse out the meaning. Do you see the other effect of social media? So the main reason I'm trying to summarize the whole topic to you is that social media is both good and bad, depending on what you are using it for. My platform, I dedicated my platform to make sure that whatever God leads me to do is what I'll use my platform for. If you go to my platform, you will see all my jobs are there. Now, your platform, what are you using it for? Are you going there to say this or that? Are you going there to say... So, make sure if we are in the social media era. I know most of you here has phone. You're on WhatsApp, you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram. Make sure you use your social media for positively only. Thank you very much. So the debaters, I will say thank you. The both schools deliver an excellent point of view, without doubt. Yes, one is opposing, while one was supporting. That was the performance I saw here today is something I am marveled at. Like, it's something I least expect for schools of secondary schools should be able to tell me that social media is not good, don't do it. Don't imagine me learning from you. So you see, we learn every day. Even with the help of social media, we learn every day. Thank you very much. I see some school walking in. Please, you may have your seats. Please, what school is this? Huh? Okay. While the debate was going on, 2 other schools came to join us. Like you all see, we have Ikhayere Secondary School. Please, a hand of applause for them. And then St. Matthew Royal Academy. A hand of applause for them.